Nobody's untouchable in NEWHAM. Nobody can't get got in NEWHAM. Nobody runs NEWHAM. If you get carried away with the idea that nobody touched you, thinking that nobody could have touched you, are you dumb? But the disrespectful part, and this is what I'm saying when you say respect the game. I respect the YouTube game. I'm also respect the block. I'm never not gonna respect the block. That's where I come from. There's people that's giving me a pass that I don't even know gave me a pass. And I'm telling you now, it's not because they're shook of me.
But it's been a long time. Welcome to Gabz TV. I don't know why
It's definitely been a long time.
The weather's
Once
killing
again,
us.
your ass is sweating like hell.
The weather's killing me, bruv. It's like 20-something degrees. In the middle of London. Need some chewing gum.
Weather bit's mad though. Weather's crazy right now, man.
A lot's been going on.
Yeah, hell of a lot.
That latest episode of Back Chat.
I'm
riding on you. I'm riding on you.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm riding on you, bro.
Hey, yo!
Look, I'm riding on you, bro.
This is too easy.
I'm just gonna line you up thing, bro. The fuck you talking about? You what?
Hey, you and me, we're boys though, right? We boys though.
Yeah.
Shout out to P Wave, man. He was in his moment. He was on it. He was feeling it. Whatever was going on, he was feeling it. He wasn't happy. I think something might have happened in the past with him regarding something like that.
It seemed like there was a lot of tension in the room, like mad tension and stuff going on.
Nah, do you know what? There wasn't. That one, to my knowledge, that was one of our like our better episodes. If I'm being honest, I was really that one. We even clapped after. There was no
problems.
I don't think there was any problems that
No
one. It
fighting.
was like a healthy debate, healthy discussion. There was no that one was cool. That even when when P Wave was on that vibe and he was doing that, I think that was like the first time we heard him like come out like that,
Yeah, because he's been pretty quiet in the episodes.
He's really chilled, isn't it? He's a chill character, like in the episodes. But he just came out, boom. Like, yeah, don't mess around with this guy.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I got the green light from him on that. Listen, I'm not on it.
You know what it is? I think people will never understand the whole not on it thing, because I think we have to clarify it as elders. Like, it's not necessarily we're not on the beef thing or whatever, but we definitely ain't gonna get into any emotional scraps at our age.
You know what it is, yeah? When you're telling someone from where we're from, from where we're from, you're not on it. You're saying you're not on it to that person because you know what you're capable of doing. You don't want to take things in that way because what you're capable of doing, likely you're going to jail. So you're better off telling someone for your own sake. For their sake, you're not on it. As in, I'm not on it. So I'll rather tell somebody, look, it's blessed, man. That's cool. I'm not on it. You win. You're the man. You're heavy. Because the moment I have to take it there with you,
You can go very left.
then in the end I'll be like, why? You know how many times I've sat in a cell when I was younger and asked myself, like, why? Like I'm just here now, trying to count. You know them squares? I don't think you know. You didn't see them. You know them squares in the thing, and then they have the writing on the roof in the cell.
Yeah.
I've done a weekend before.
Yeah,
That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday court.
I've been to a more luxury jail.
No. It's just why, and then you're also doing it with people that are not on the that thing. Why again? And you know what? You know they're not on the that thing, but just to prove that they're not on the that thing, you show them that you're on the that thing. And then you getting more problems, and then you then call them back to say, don't snitch.
And they go and snitch.
But you knew that they wasn't on the that thing. You knew they were acting. Come on, man. What did you expect? You know what I mean? How many times it's happened to man? You know, so it's not your best bet. Like I said, as Gig said, look, fam, to be fair, you and your brethren's cool. I'm a spare. Allow them, bro. This, you know, leave it. But don't say that to that person because that's when they start getting a bit hairy with the chest. No, what? You say, I'm not on it. That's your way of saying, that's what your way of saying, you're not on it. I'm not on it.
Sounds like a way of just conflict resolution. Like,
Yeah,
not
just
working.
cut it short. I'm not, did I say you're not on it? So you shouldn't, at this point, if I've said I'm not on it, I guess I'm the dickhead, right?
Yeah,
I'm the prick, right?
Yeah.
I'm the waste man, right? Okay, I'm not on it. Can you leave me alone now? It's like in the comments now, when they come in the comments and they be that doing like saying some wild things. Oh, you're this, yeah, that. I'll be like, thank you. I don't know what you want me to say back. I don't even know why you're insulting me. Nothing of what I say warrants you to insult me. But if you feel the need to insult me, what can I do? Start sitting there, button bashing. Sit down. No. Watch. Where are you? We're gonna link up. Listen, behave. This is internet, man. It's calm. We brought the real to internet to show you how to operate based on the real, no? We didn't come to the internet now to start, trying to bring a lifestyle that is not required in the internet. It's an open platform for people to say some wild things. What do you want us to do now? Fight everybody that says something wild? Are you crazy?
That's mad.
Just leave it alone. It's calm. And what's so funny, when I respond to most of them that do all that wild stuff, they turn around and they start talking normal now. So it's like, what did you want? Did you want me to say F you or something? What was you hoping to get at me?
You know what it is with the internet? I think what people don't take in consideration of the internet is like some people are just having bad days. And your content can always rub people the wrong way. As much as like people might say, yes, Gabz, there's some people saying, fuck Gabz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, obviously, we're currently at a stage
Absolutely.
where more people are saying, yes, Gabz, than fuck Gabz. And that's how it is.
I'm getting a lot of love. And I hope I'm giving that love back. And I'm embracing that love with people. Someone was saying the other day to me, oh, you're getting a fan club. And I thought to myself, I don't want to call it a fan club. Although that's what, makes you feel like you're a celebrity now. I more call it like, it's love, bro. Like if you're feeling what man's saying, I ain't saying it at you. There's nothing I'm saying here that I'm exempting myself from. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying, if I say you're weak for that, I was weak for that. I'm not saying it at the thin air. It's not something I took from Kevin Samuels or one of these people. I'm giving you perspective based on me. I'm living it. You know what I'm saying? So when someone says to me, like yesterday, bro, like your things are like are keeping me alive, like they're keeping me moving. I don't call that breading on that, and I call that love. Like that means you feel a part of me just as much as I feel a part of you. It's just that the difference between maybe me and you is I might be able to articulate my feelings a bit better than what you can, but don't mean you don't feel it. And I like the fact that we can both feel it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that naturally I'm respecting the love. Like I really appreciate it.
I think when we started this, I told you that a lot of people are gonna notice you, and people are gonna see you.
You did. You called it. I'm not gonna lie. You called it. I didn't see it. Like I said to a few of the back chat, like I'm living this thing through your eyes. And that's the part where I say it's very important to like recognize real. Like, at the end of the day, opportunity's been given to me. And yes, maybe all of what it is me, but a large part of what I do is based on you. You know what I'm saying? And for the fact that you visualized this and you saw this and you're seeing this, I'm beginning to see it too. But as much as I'm beginning to see it, I'm also respecting the game. And I'm respecting the internet world. Yeah. And there's assassins in the internet world.
You have to.
No, you have like in every industry.
Back in the day when I used to show you about the internet, you man were looking at me crazy, like, bro, this is gonna be the future. Like, like everything. No one's gonna care about your status. Ain't even gonna be about how much money you got, how much stuff you have. It's gonna be like your clout. How many people respect what you actually say online?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's how
yeah.
the game has changed. So you see how, like, back in the day, we had to buy nice stuff
Yeah.
and go to the raves. You don't even need to go to the raves anymore.
Yeah.
The party's on the net.
Yeah.
And it's a party that goes on 24/7 all around the world.
But you have to respect the internet.
Yeah.
You have to respect the game. There's guys and girls that's been on internet and they know what to do. So me coming in, I don't come in like I know it. I come in very, very young buck. I'm a young buck to you lot. In the other world, all right, cool. Maybe that's a bit different. But in this world here, I'm a bucky and I've seen some assassins on the internet. There's some guys that I know, you know, China being one of them. I'm telling you now, 50 people message him right now. I tell you, 10 minutes, he's answered 50 people. No, he's an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's ready for you online.
Yeah.
He wants to cook.
Hey, positive vibes only over here, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But there's some positive people on the internet. There's assassins, and you gotta know how to operate with these people. Because if you're not careful, before you know it, now it's me and you on the internet, and they're always gonna beat me because I can't respond to 50 people in 10 minutes.
Impossible. That's why you see when videos go viral and stuff like that. I just tell you, bro, put the phone down. There's no point. You don't need to. I think I had to tell you, like, bro, you don't need to respond to everything. Like, obviously the funny ones, but you have to be selective.
You know what it is?
Just gonna be too occupied.
I don't want to give the impression that I'm not seeing it. So when I'm responding, I'm just trying to be respectful. But it is hard.
You know what it is? It's like going to a rave, though, isn't it? You'll be in a rave, you'll see people, and you'll see people, and you'll see people. People are gonna say, "Oh yeah, I saw you there," and they didn't approach you. That's the comments you don't reply to. And there's gonna be people that actually giving meaningful replies where it's like, let me respond to this to clear the air. Do you get what I mean?
You might have to change that example though, because in a rave, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if you didn't see me, I see you, I'm going to go spot you.
No, but if you don't see them and they don't see you.
Oh, okay. We both don't see each other. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Fair enough. Like I've seen you, but you're leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there ain't much I could do, innit? You know what I mean? But I think one thing like I've noticed obviously over the years, like, is your ability to network. And I don't even obviously we establish it as networking now, but obviously you get along with a lot of people more than the average person, especially coming from NEWHAM. You know the mentality. Everyone just keeps to themselves. And like I think the other day we were out and someone was like, "Oh, like King of Stratford," or you're cool with everyone, you're blessed with everyone. And me, I was just
I can go anywhere.
Yeah, like I'm
NEWHAM
like,
is mine.
I don't even see it that way. I've never seen it that way because like you actually generally have relationships with a lot of people, but in different ways. You just obviously people might not see Z person with you all the time. Like, what do you think that is all about? This whole thing of being untouchable in NEWHAM and that.
First of all, no one's untouchable in NEWHAM. I wanna get that one very, very like clear. Nobody's untouchable in NEWHAM. Nobody can't get got in NEWHAM. Nobody runs NEWHAM. I think what I could do, is I could turn around and say, based on the fact, since I was 16, nobody's had me in NEWHAM. And I could turn around and I can run with that narrative of, you know what? Yeah, I'm the heaviest guy. I've never been. I can do that because technically it ain't happened. But the disrespectful part, and this is what I'm saying when you say respect the game. I respect the YouTube game. I'm also respect the block. I'm never not gonna respect the block. That's where I come from. There's people that's giving me a pass that I don't even know gave me a pass. And I'm telling you now, it's not because they shook with me. It's because we just have a genuine relationship with each other. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, who was I thinking about the other day? Who was I thinking about that day when the guy said it? Gogo and Andy. Yeah? Was it?
It's me.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about me. You're saying to me. Gogo and Andy, yeah? So there was a time, we was in Andy's house, We was gisting. Gogo was there. Shout out to Gogo. Shout out to Andy. All day long. And Gogo, to his credit, he's a big Igbo. He's a tough youth. He's a good football player as well. When he was younger, he was a decent striker. He used to bang goals, But he's Rodney's next door neighbour. You see what I'm saying, Los? He's next door to Rodney. he weren't with us. Although he lived on block, he weren't with us. Now, respectfully to Gogo, in his own like social groups as far as St. Bonds and his age mates and whatever he's doing, he might have been King Kong. Respectfully. But based on block, bro, you was nothing. Now, that's not to say that he couldn't come and have up guys on block. I'm sure he probably was strong enough to have up guys on block. But you didn't want that kind of smoke with no one on block because it would have been every single day. You know what I'm saying? It's not one fight you win. No. And also, it's not always a fight in the way that you want it to be a fight. Yeah? So, he was so on this idea that, no, nobody could move to him in ends, that he was missing the part where he was being disrespectful. And rightly so, he can turn around and say, no one can move to you in ends. But what is the reason behind that? Do you think that nobody ever thought to put you in situations or do anything? You think people didn't speak for you without you knowing? What did you think? That you just walked around here and you were just blessed here and people just thought, yeah, you just calm? You was given a pass and you don't even realize you was given a pass. Andy was given a pass. I get given a pass. We're talking about, like, for example, the guy mentioned something about Beckton. So, all right, cool, Beckton. Well, how do you think I get a pass in Beckton? You think I run Beckton? Or Canning Town? Or Customers? Or Plaistow? I might, out of 20 people in Plaistow, Beckton, Customers, know 2 or 3 people. And guess what? If the 6th or 7th person has said they're going to move to Gabz, one of the 3 people that I know have turned around and said, nah, not Gabz. Allow Gabz. He's too cool. He's my brethren. And if it gets to the point where it's like, they're still persistent, I'll get the phone call. Hey, Gabz, you know, I'm just letting you know, innit? Like, boy, just be on point, innit? Now, I could turn around and say, oh, no one could touch me, based on the fact that no one has touched me like that. But the truth is, there's a reason behind it. And you're not respecting the people that give you a pass. There's guys out there that actually give you a pass and they don't even call you to tell you they gave you a pass. And when you sit there and think you're untouchable, it's disrespectful to them. Now, I don't get someone telling me all the time how they've helped me out in a situation, bro. I don't. Not even the slightest. But I know there's people that actually help me in situations because you don't hear it straight away. You often hear it later on. Oh, you're the reason why they didn't come to me that day. Love, my guy. I appreciate you. What dumb people tend to do is you get carried away with the idea that nobody touched you, thinking that nobody could have touched you. Are you dumb? Of course you could have got touched. But you don't realize in almost every area of NEWHAM, I know at least maybe 5 people. And my relationship with them is not, oh, I know them because I'm bad for them. It's genuine friendship, genuine relationships. I'll give you an example. One time I was in Customers, yeah? I was in Customers. I think I was with Dallas or someone. I can't remember who I was. I was driving the blue Vauxhall. Remember that SXI that I had, that 2-door one?
That's old school one.
Yeah, that old school one. I was driving. I don't know who we was looking for. We was going Customers. We was going to go and do something. But I don't think we was going to write, like, it wasn't like that. I think it was something to do with a girl. Something to do with something silly. We've gone, you know, like when you drive past NEWHAM Leisure Centre, you drive over, and then it's way before Royal Dock School. There's like a little shop bit and a post box thing, and then you do a right. So imagine I've done a right, yeah, and I've driven, and I've seen some boys. There's about 4 of them, and they bogged at the car hard. They bogged at the car hard, Loso. So I'm driving down, and I think it was Dallas, you know. He said something about, oh, hey, bro, why are all them niggas chasing us? Must have looked in my mirror, look back, bare them, 3 or 4 turned into like 15, 18. I thought, what? Naturally, I stopped the car in the middle of the road, handbrake up. I think it must have been D. D's like, nah, Gabz, you gotta go. I'm like, go where? Give me that shit. Come out of my car now. And at this point now, it's like, boy, I gotta die. Like, what? Like, I don't even know who you are, but you're just ducking me down. So boom now, yeah? They're getting closer. So let's say now they're like 10 yards away. They slow their pace down a bit, because obviously they're a bit cautious. One guy's just standing at the car, you know what I mean? And to be fair, to be honest with you, I didn't actually have anything heavy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bat. So boom, they've come now. As they've got closer, I don't want to say his name, but he knows who he is. And I don't want to say his name only because he has issues with people that, again, we're all together, but it's a bit political. There's history. But he came out of the alleyway. He's looked at me in the face. And he's looked at them. And he's gone like that. No. I'm telling you now, about 18 man stopped their pace, turned around and walked. They didn't even say nothing. Now, was I going to win that day? No. But I wasn't about to just get muted like that. They ain't going to make no sense. You know, if you ask me later on in my life, now would I do that again? I'll probably carry on driving. That's a bit stupid, but I was on a different kind of suicide mission them days. It was a different kind of pride. But for the fact that he did that, would the story be now I was untouchable? He gave me a pass. Now, he's done that in my face. I know he's done that for me in other situations. Take Forest Gate, for example. And I don't want to say his name as well, but they know the story. When something happened to one of their people, and, you know, it was an unfortunate thing, but the boy that it happened to, I've been with him. I know his older brother. We both know his older brother. You know, it was an unfortunate thing. Had it been I was there, that could never have happened to him. Because I'll never forget who he is. He was always young for me. I used to give him a pound coin, 50p in that, on that big bro one. Like, his mum used to look after me when I was a youth after school. He's moved to get, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, whatever's happened, boom, boom. Same situation. That night, they're coming to do the mad thing. I don't want to go to the full story because it's in my book, Unqualified Heroes. Anyway, bottom line is I've come to Alma Street, even though I've been pre-warned it's hot. But I'm like, hot for what? Again, two guys come around the corner. I thought, two? Oh, whatever. And I could see that, like, they got decent side, but I'm thinking, so one in one hand, I can maneuver you. As they got a bit closer, round the corner, and about 25, boom, volume. I said, yeah. Hello, I said, yeah. This is not the one tonight. Hello, boom, that, yeah. I've done a 1, I've done a 2, and I've zoomed down the traffic. I got to about, just before G-Dot's bit, the key was already out. I already had to the point where I got the door, yeah, it was one motion. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. So boom now, yeah. So there's a situation now, yeah. I've slammed the door. I said, yeah, it is hot. I've run up to my room. Going to get, yeah. I'm looking at my window like, it looked like carnival, innit? The car park was full. Come back downstairs now. I'm at my window. I'm thinking to myself, at what point am I going to come out? Because right now I'm not feeling fine, bro. Like, yeah. Then one of them, the shortest one, out of nowhere, came straight to my front bit, you know, between me and G-Dot's bit, to the front bit. My man said, nah, not that house. Not them lot. Huh? So at that point, I thought, not them lot. I thought, let me put this, yeah. Because if he said not this house, then whoever just chased me knows me.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So there was, a part of it was relief. Another part of it was, who the just chased me to my yard? Boom there, yeah. Cut the long story short, I've come out now, I'm amongst all these guys and they've got, yes. Everyone's got madness and mayhem rolling. And I'm like, then they broke down to me what happened. And at this point, I'm like, There's nothing anyone can do here. But anyway, fact of the matter is, I don't want to go into the details of that. Did I bad them up or did I get given a pass?
Got given a pass.
Based on what? One person out of how many? About 25. Now, that one person's not there. What happens to me that night? What happens to my yard that night?
Smoked.
Respect the game. Beckton is no different. I went to school in Beckton. So when Stratford and Beckton have beef or all of this, there's all this gang, whatever, it's hard for me to actually see it. I have so many good relationships with people in Beckton. One of them being the big dog himself. Again, I don't want to say his name. Now, I've never been touched. In fact, I've been slapped on Alma Street. Oh, I've been slapped once in Beckton, but it wasn't a Beckton boy. It was another situation. But I've never actually had a Beckton boy move to me. Now, I could turn around and I could say, Beckton boys can't do nothing to me. They can't touch me. Never that. I can. And it would be believable. Why? Because it hasn't happened. But what's the reason as to why it ain't happened? This is where the internet is very dangerous. The gas might take you to start talking in a way that really and truly ain't the truth. What is the truth? You was given a pass in Beckton. And I tell you, my first pass in Beckton, I wasn't even on Beckton's site. This is even another funny story. But not funny story. It's funny to me, but to the average, we won't see it. Me and my brethren, Bochi and Ryan. Yeah? R.I.P. Bochi. We was getting at it with another boy. I don't want to mention his name because I mention his name is... I'm scared of defamation of character. This defamation of character thing really messes me up, when I'm speaking.
Please don't incriminate yourself.
Yeah, I got to be careful. So we're having up this boy, yeah? But this boy is a Beckton boy, but his people are from Beckton. But really, that's what happened. You know them boisterous behaviours, like drips in match, oh yeah, we're winning. The Beckton boys in my school at the time, they were really like flimsy. I'm not saying that they wasn't dangerous, but they were flimsy. We were like gorilla aths, like Ryan Imbert's legs is 3 times the size of my one leg. Bochi's definitely not 14. He's got to be at least like 17. He's got 8-pack with his chest up. You know them Ghanaians. He's got the cliff. Who has a cliff at school? You know what I'm saying? He's big. So boom now, the boy didn't like it to the point where he's gone, what? So you don't think you're hard, yeah? Say, oh yeah, do you think I what? And then he's dropped it. Should I get my brothers? Should I get my brother, yeah? I said, obviously, me being me, you're in the moment, by the way. You know when you're winning the grips in match, you're all hype. It's all hype. Bring your brother then. Yeah? The boom now. Nobody knows nothing. Remember, my school wasn't originally in Beckton. My school was in Newvik? No, Newvik. What's that? Pitch region, Plaistow.
Yeah.
My school was in Plaistow. So boom now, yeah? I'm coming out of Woodside. The school's finished now. We can see that that Beckton boy, he's run out of school quick. And he's ran down. Remember, I've never actually been to Beckton at this point. Nobody would go to Beckton. But we know our school is getting built in Beckton, Kingsford. But for now, we're temporarily in Woodside. Yeah? So we're standing there now. At this point, I think Ryan's gone home. Because Ryan was so strong and so hench that he didn't have to prove anything. Everybody knew he was a monster. Shout out to Ryan, but like he was this legit monster. You didn't want, and you know what's so mad? He never picked on anyone, He's never like that, but he's a toughie. Yeah. So anyway, boom now, yeah. Imagine at NEWHAM Leisure Centre, from where we are, we're at the fire station. At NEWHAM Leisure Centre, I swear to you, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Again, it's carnival. I can see that stupid boy is in my class. Imagine, the guy is even my friend. He's actually my friend, I don't know what was going on in his brain. Like, I actually love that guy. He's an asshole. The stupid guy is walking and you can see one sort of shortish but hench guy walking. And the guy's head is massive. His head is bonk. He's got another person beside him. Donk skin, massive guy again, and another skinny kind of Asian looking guy. I said, bro, but behind them, lost at least 30 man. I said, what? Obviously, we're in Kingsford, but we're only in year 8 or something. They ain't that many of us. I said, we only have year 7 and year 8. There's no year 9s, year 10s, year 11s. You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to do here? So boom now, yeah? They come down, they're walking. As they're getting closer, you can hear the footsteps behind us. All the ones that were going to be like, yeah.
Chum.
They didn't even come back to school. Oh, they're blown out. Bochi's standing there. Bochi's looking at me. I'm looking at Bochi like, I want to go to it. But you know what it is, yeah? The fear of tomorrow in school. Hey, what? What? I heard that you man got shook. Hey, listen, you see them words there? That can have you not come to school no more, you know? Imagine, nobody's worried about the exams. They're worried about tomorrow. What? You man a waste man. Hey, listen, to avoid being a waste man, I was prepared to hold a beating, but let me not lie, Los. This one wouldn't have been sweet. Imagine the guys walked up to us. As the guys come, yeah, he looks even bigger. From a distance, he's smaller, but it's coming closer. The guy is even bigger. He's slightly bigger than the big black one beside him. I said, oh my God, what have we got ourselves into? Bochi's just standing there like, don't know what to do. So boom now, this stupid boy, he's my friend by the way. Stupid boy's come and said to us, yeah, what, you wanted to be for my brothers, yeah? My brother's here, you want to be for my brother? I just looked at him. I just looked at him, Los. Couldn't enough. You know what game he was playing? He was playing Grimson match. This one that you're doing is not what we agreed.
Not even fair.
Bro, it's not even fair. Like, what
My
you doing?
brother.
Imagine the big black guy. I don't want to say his name. He's looking at us. He's looking at me dead in the eye. I'm looking at him dead in the eye. But I'm looking at him, but doing that. So I'm making eye contact to show that I'm slightly not shook, but not looking too hard because I don't want you to say, what are you looking at? So boom now, yeah. I'll never forget this day. Out of nowhere, Bochi stepped forward. And me too. As he stepped forward, I stepped forward with him, side by side. And the beautiful language came out of his mouth. To this day, I still love that language. Tree. He said something about Mukasa, Sa. I said, yeah. The guy started talking back in Ghanaian. I said, as he's talking back in Ghanaian, I could see that the body was reducing. Like, it seemed like we was almost okay, but I didn't want to get carried away. Remember, at this point, I'm not even expected to get a punching. I'm expected to just hold a beating. I can go to school tomorrow and say, yeah, we got rushed. But I can't go to school tomorrow and say that I ran. No, I can't. I got rushed. Bochi's still talking. At this point, he's talking so much so that the big Ghanaian boy has told the brother, are you stupid? You call me here for these lot? I even looked at him. I said, shame. In my head, shame. But I didn't want to do too much. I don't want to get any carried away before they switch it up on me and say, yeah. Imagine, I had my phone on me. I think I was like 8210 or one of them phones there. I had my phone on me. I assumed I'm getting robbed. I'm getting rushed. Boom, boom, boom. You know, worst case scenario, I'm off school for a couple of days. I'll be back to normal. It ain't like I had a beating before. Just that this one would be mad. As Bochi carried on talking, behind me, I'm doing that with my arm. Bochi stopped talking 1 minute. I said, have you gone mad or something? He started giggling about something with someone else. I come back here and keep talking to this one. Because if this one is all right, it looks like the rest of them are going to be blessed. But if this one turns left, we're dead, bro. He's looking at me. Yeah, he's still talking. Before you know it, after all that conversation, Bochi is side by side with the big Ghanaian guy. At this point, I'm just like, let me stand behind the big Ghanaian guy and Bochi. I might not be Ghanaian, but what I'm saying, my mum and dad was born in Ghana, so boy, it kind of makes me Ghanaian at this point.
You're too dumb.
And I don't mind calling myself Kwabna.
think that's what your name is gonna be for the next episode.
Gabz or coffee, I don't mind it, bro. Because listen, hey, before you know it, that stupid boy, that's my friend, you know, he's looking at me, shaking his head. I'm just looking at him going, what did you, what? And then after, they all left now, we've all been left, so we got a pass. And before we left, I asked him, so what was you thinking, you fool? That we was going to come and fight your brothers? You say you want to be my brothers? I said, you say you want to be my brothers? You don't want to be your brothers? Let's go to your Beckton. At that point there, I realized one thing. First of all, if they had the balls to walk from wherever they walk from that deep to Woodside, Plasto, these lot are not normal. Second thing, the numbers are insane. Third thing, my school is going to be inside the heart of Beckton. Hey, let me go and make my friends casual and let me be cool. Because if you think you're coming from Stratford to do the heavy stuff in Beckton, when it's on their doorstep, you're an idiot. You're not respecting the game. Now, in that situation, Los, 25, 30 Beckton boys are surrounding me, whatever else, but no one touched me. If I didn't tell you that story, and I was one of them guys, what would I be saying?
Yeah.
They didn't touch me because they knew if they touched me, it would have been that time. So they knew. Is that the truth? You got given a pass, my guy. Now imagine that same person, I've brought people to that person to squash beef with people, things that have happened with people in my own area. You know what I'm saying? He even familiar with people in my own area that he's involved in, like business-wise and friendship-wise. I got given a pass, my guy. Now, has there not been whispers, I'm sure, with any one of them boys? Oh yeah, let's rob this guy, let's move to him. Probably. Did I say I can't hold my own? No. But what I'm saying is, if they haven't for one reason or another, it's due to potentially maybe one or two people that have said, nah, it's my brethren, it's cool. Stop thinking that I can walk around the whole of NEWHAM and do whatever I want. I can't. I might be brave enough to do it, but that doesn't mean I don't do that, and that. And it doesn't mean that because I'm dead, I'm not thinking to myself, it can't go left. I'm very cautious. But I have wonderful relationships with different people in NEWHAM. So when I say NEWHAM is home for me is different. When you pick postcode wars and you pick, let's say the north side, south side of beef, I have to respect the fact that there's a north side and south side kind of problem with Stratford. All of that, you know, all that's going on. I'm not going to say I understand it, but I respect it. I respect it enough to not comment on it or even say nothing about it, because the truth is, on both sides, I know relatives and people. And for me, it's insane. You know, when in my time, just because areas had problems, didn't mean that there was different people that had relationships within those areas. So yes, 10 of us have a problem with your 10, but 3 of us know. Do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't completely divided like that. So a large part of me being able to function in that way is because I get given a pass. When I explained that to Gogo, he could then understand the respect I'm talking about. Don't think that you didn't get touched because of the strength that you think you've got. Respect the game, bro.
100%.
Respect the game. I'm not coming on YouTube to now tell you I'm the king of YouTube, I'm the next best thing, I'm the whatever else. Hopefully the potential gets there and we get to the level we need to get to and we're doing massive things. But let me not lie to you. No different from Backchat. I'm the young boy here. We're not talking about that world. If you bring that world into YouTube, then you're not respecting the YouTube world. You're not respecting the game. So if I humble myself in a certain kind of way amongst people that are in YouTube, it's for a reason. Because I respect the fact that you've been doing this. I respect the game. I wouldn't go from corporate society to the block and start talking about, yeah, I'm running things. No, there's a level that you start from, bro. Even in a job, if you're pushing the papers, before you get to the point where you're pushing the numbers, you start from somewhere. Respect the game. Block teaches you that. Because if you don't respect the game, you get punished for it. Now, the punishment that you get there is going to be different from there. But at the end of the day, it's still a punishment, which means that there's a consequence for your action. There's a consequence for me not showing respect to the people that have given me a pass. And that consequence is very, very dangerous on block. So please, when you're going around, Gabz can do whatever. Nah. I've shown just as much love as they've shown me. And I still do to today. But if I give you the details of what has happened in situations, as you can see, 3 different scenarios, was that I gave you? Was that me or was that them giving me a pass? Tell me.
It's done.
So, some kind of untouchable guy I am, right?
And on that one, I think I will wrap it up there. But yeah, no, I like that. I like that talk.
Respect the game.
Respect the game.
Not the Meek Mill. Our game is different. We're England. We're London. Respect the game. Please. Respect the game. Don't blow your own horn. And stop going around telling everybody you're real. Someone's got to tell you that you're real. You coming on camera to say you're a real one is insane to me. Someone's got to speak of you in that realness. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you don't go around saying you're the baddest. Who does that? That's not how I was raised on the block. If you did what you needed to do and you did it in the way you needed to do it, people are going to know who you are, in which case you're going to get the respect you deserve. People will speak highly of you, even if they don't like it. Respect the game.
And that's it. Gabz TV. What out?
Come on.